The purpose of this video is to compare the use of colloidal silver to vitamin C in the fight against most cancers. There are many supporters for the use of colloidal silver to fight cancer, and I'm not here to offend anyone who is trying to fight cancer by anything I say here. I'm just offering simple scientific reasoning and evidence by comparing the use of colloidal silver versus the use of vitamin C against the same cancer cells. The theory behind how colloidal silver works is very similar to how vitamin C works against any virus, any bacteria, toxin, or possibly cancer cells. That theory, very simply expressed, is that nanoparticles of silver are energized with excess electrons and are suspended in water. When this water is consumed, the nanoparticles release their excess electrons and destroy bacteria, viruses, fungus, free radicals, and of course, in theory, cancer cells. One of the functions of vitamin C ascorbic acid is to provide excess electrons, which will work against the entire problem just listed. That is, bacteria, viruses, fungus, free radicals, and cancer cells. Each molecule of vitamin C in the form of ascorbic acid has two excess electrons that can be donated to neutralize the oxidative stress of free radicals. Each molecule of vitamin C in the form of sodium ascorbate, which is vitamin C on sea salt, has just one excess electron that can be donated to reduce the free radicals. For example, a 160-pound goat normally makes 60 grams of vitamin C a day to support his immune system. And that goat is very hard to kill with sickness or disease. Vitamin C is made in the body of most of the animals in the animal kingdom, with only a few exceptions. Very few animals and all humans must get vitamin C in their diet, but it's still used and needed by every cell in the human body. And regarding vitamin C in fighting cancer, vitamin C concentrates in the white blood cells. Some of the primary cells in the immune system concentrate vitamin C as much as 80 times higher than the vitamin C level in the plasma. This assures extra delivery of vitamin C to the sites of infection by the mitigation of these vitamin C-rich white blood cells. A cancer patient whose diet is high in vitamin C is supercharging each white blood cell, including the cancer-killing white blood cells, appropriately named killer cells. All lymphomas begin in the immune system, and all other cancers are symptoms of one or more defects in the immune system. Now, the only known cure for anyone's cancer outside of a miracle from Almighty God is their own immune system. Vitamin C is a very effective immune system support that is natural to the body. Colloidal silver is a man-made toxin that is not natural to the body. When colloidal silver is orally ingested, it moves through the body like many other toxins. Colloidal silver cannot just target viruses, bacteria, or cancer cells. It just kills as many of the cells it has come into contact with, and only because it has come in contact with that cell. It works in a similar way as chemotherapy. If it touches a cancer cell, it might kill it, and certainly kills the healthy cells too. Since silver is not a natural metal processed in the human body, the immune system sees it as another toxic metal like lead or mercury. And once the nanoparticles are ingested, most of the destructive work of the colloidal silver is done in the stomach and the intestinal tract. And then the nanoparticles are passed out of the body with the digested food waste. If the particles are small enough to pass into the bloodstream, the greatest collateral damage of colloidal silver begins. When digested, the vitamin C is broken down to the molecular size and then is processed normally and naturally in the body. The white blood cells take it and target bacteria, viruses, parasites, cancer cells, and so on. But colloidal silver is floating around in the bloodstream in the particle size of an unknown quantity of molecules. These particles are firing electrons at everything and cannot target anything. Any silver that is killing cancer cells is also killing healthy cells. The number of healthy cells in the body is very large compared to the number of cancer cells. Then, scientifically speaking, these silver particles are just as hard to process out of the body as lead and mercury or any other toxic metal. There was a time when 95% of my bone marrow was cancer. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in my bone marrow. I was dying from the lack of blood cells. I had to have transfusions to stay alive during chemotherapy. I cannot overemphasize the need to a cancer patient to have healthy bone marrow. The bone marrow is similar to the liver in that it helps to filter the blood. And all of the blood cells have their beginnings in the bone marrow. The nanoparticles of silver, like many other toxic metals, may become lodged in the liver and may become lodged in the bone marrow and other places. When the silver particles get lodged in the bone marrow, it kills many baby blood cells of all kinds. This can be very destructive to the immune system, and because it is the white blood cells that target cancer, disease, and inflammation, the use of colloidal silver may have a high cost of collateral damage to your overall health because of destruction to your immune system. Many different cancers have been successfully treated for decades by using intravenous injections of vitamin C in the range between 30 and 100 grams per dose. The working theory is that cancer cells will absorb large amounts of vitamin C as well as non-cancer cells. The healthy cells will then detox and the cancer cells will self-destruct. It may take many doses, but historically it works for many cancer patients. Unfortunately, it's presently impossible to take and absorb enough vitamin C in any form to cause this cancer-killing response. However, a cancer patient taking 20 to 30 grams of a day of vitamin C will cause a buildup of that vitamin C in the blood and in the organs, which may greatly improve the overall health of that patient. It certainly improved my overall health. No one has ever overdosed and died from vitamin C. Your body knows how to process any excess vitamin C to your own advantage. Vitamin C may be the best antitoxin, antivirus, antibacterial natural molecule known to man. Your immune system is still the only cure for your cancer outside of a miracle from Almighty God. And vitamin C is necessary for your immune system to work the best. I purchased 500 grams of pure bulk vitamin C online for less than $18, including shipping. I began taking 18 to 20 grams a day, and the first 30 days, every pain left my body. The inflammation that was in my body causing pain was gone. The brain fog began to lift, and a lot of that is due to inflammation. Since then, I have been taking off and on between 18 to 30 grams of vitamin C a day, whether it's ascorbic acid or sodium ascorbate. And if I saw the cancer coming back, I would be going to North Carolina to get vitamin C IVs. The following is from Dr. Levy's website. I am not going to read it, but it is a very important list of scientifically proven facts about vitamin C. And I hope this video helps.